It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. I've been in Brew London for 10 minutes, walked through the door. I seen Tiny Rebel, of course, and I wanted to have a chat with them. I met Dan. How you doing, Dan?
I'm very good. How are you?
You alright, mate? Yeah.
Very good, very good. Having a good time.
Having a good time. I wanted to speak to Dan about all the new Sainsbury's beers that I've landed. And he said, yeah, they're really interesting, but we got something even more interesting to show you. So here is the first. I'll let Dan explain.
Yeah, so as we're aware of, it's the first and only one in Europe of its kind. It is a Tiny Rebel mixed case that also doubles as an ice bucket.
An ice bucket, everyone.
It's waterproof cardboard. We made one up in the office recently, and it held the ice and subsequent water for over a month without disintegrating and falling apart. So still 100% biodegradable and recyclable. There's no plastics in it at all. It is cardboard, but it's a waterproof box. So perfect for picnics, beaches, barbecues, where you can everything's portable. Chuck the ice in the bucket. Once you're done, all of it goes in the recycling. No mess, no fuss.
We're going to build this in a minute. We're going to move the camera and build it.
But it's a bit of a game changer. With barbecue season coming up, just having a box and just chucking it straight in an ice bucket. Job done. You ain't got to worry about taking all the cans out. In it goes, and you ain't got to worry about the cardboard falling to pieces and it ended up in your water. That's a great idea. And when you're saying they're the only guys in Europe that are doing it?
I believe so, yeah, as far as I'm aware. There may be some like YouTube police that will get this. So-and-so's doing it. But as far as we're aware, we're the only ones in Europe. There may be one in the US that is similar.
So cool.
But yeah.
So I was going to introduce, Paul. Paul's beer reviews.
Hello.
We're going to try and build this.
Yeah.
I mean, how are we doing this then?
So you peel the top.
Here we go. I was going to ask you your opinion, Paul, but you jumped straight in. Jumped straight in.
So we open the sides out,
That's
and
trying.
then
Got the branding on it.
the other sides sort of fold in.
Look at this!
Like so.
Right, okay. Oh, look at this. Look at
Like
this.
that. So then you've got your
bucket.
Your bucket.
Submerge it in freezing cold water.
Put your ice and your bucket in there, your water in there, keeps the cans cold.
I love
How did that go?
I say, when you've got it on like a flat surface, I appreciate we're doing it sort of on the camera, you can sort of spread the cans a little bit more so you do get some ice in, there's a bit more room in the box.
And then what have you got? You've got your key lime lager.
Yeah.
You've got the electric boogaloo,
yeah,
which is very nice. You've got your Cali.
Yeah.
That's one of my favourites. And you've also got
the classic
Tropica. Very nice. It's a nice mix.
So yeah, so alternate range in terms of the cans that's in the Sainsbury's mixed pack has been in store for a while. Is the orange box is not waterproof, so don't fill that with water and ice. So you'll flood your kitchen.
Yeah.
But that will have the $5 shake in it rather than the key lime. We've got the key lime in this one. It's more of a summertime drink, more of a refreshing sort of lager for barbecues, events, beaches, that kind of thing. So
that's pretty cool.
It's a great idea.
Yeah, wax some ice in there, ice water, and it's
Just sits there.
It sits there. Do you know what? I like the innovation in craft beer. It's what it's all about in there. Absolute innovation. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about, Dan, was kind enough to give us a nice bag.
Yes,
no worries.
Now you've got some beers. If I just grab each one out and you can
Yep.
talk about it. So these beers are exclusively into Sainsbury's?
So the majority are exclusive in Sainsbury's. We've got a craft lager which is just on the online shop at the minute, but the rest, I believe, unless I've put any more surprises in there, are now available in Sainsbury's. Yeah, so this is the new craft lager we've got. So it's 313. The craft lager market, certainly in a retail space, isn't really that existent, to be honest.
Give me a Helles.
Yeah, exactly.
Give me a Helles these days,
I'm obviously biased, but I think it's a cracking lager.
Yeah.
Obviously, you guys are going to review it in your own time.
Absolutely.
You can tell your viewers, but I mean, it's
4.6.
It's a lovely drop.
Bad ABV.
Yeah, really sessionable at that ABV.
Actually, I wasn't getting that. I prefer that. Well, I was guessing it being a Helles. Is it a Helles?
I'm not 100% sure on the style.
Okay. It's a craft lager. It's a craft lager, so it might be hoppy. Sorry. Everybody's probably seen 505.
Classic.
Good beer.
Yeah. So again, that one is available in Sainsbury's.
We have Pineapple Express, which probably a lot of you know. Pineapple
I'm on that
Express.
right now. I'm on that right now.
Paul's on that. Quick 30-second review,
Quick
Paul.
30-second review.
30-second review.
Pineapple, yeah.
It's pineapple. I'd say when the first batch came out with the collab with Polly's, it was really pineapple strong. Then the second iteration came out. I didn't think it was as much of the pineapple was getting it, but again, it feels like it's back. So. Yeah, it's unmistakable pineapple. Unmistakable pineapple. Good carbonation, good body to it. Wheat in the malt. I might even say there's a bit of oats in there without looking at the can, I'm not sure. But it's a slight creamy mouth texture to it. Really drinkable. Subtle carbonation. It's very drinkable. It's very. What's the ABV on that, Mark?
6.2.
6.2.
So, yeah. Dangerously drinkable. I'd say.
Director of filming, Max Beer Reviews. Check him out.
Oh!
Craft beer hub. Craft beer hub. Check it out.
Yes,
Oh,
it's changed now.
My apologies.
No, you're
my
all right,
apologies. Tiny Rebel Equalizer IPA. This is a new one.
Yep, so it's been around a while on the online shop, but yeah, new retail listing, so just gone live in Sainsbury's Monday this week.
Has it a great brand?
So available in selected stores nationwide. But yeah, 5.8% high hazy APA, nice and fruity, nice and juicy, real tropical flavours coming through.
Cracking can wrap on it as ever.
So this is one of our new limited edition lines going into Sainsbury's. So this is the Fruit Smoothie IPA, the Fruzy.
Fruzy.
Do you know what?
6.5%.
I'm going to talk to you about this
Yep.
beer, if that's okay. Fruzy, welcome to our world. This is a fruit smoothie IPA, 6.5% ABV. As somebody who, like, you're in charge of the trade and getting the cans into the supermarkets, type of thing, there must be a massive call for this now. This kind of smoothie, kind of pastry, because a lot of my viewers here will be like, oh, you know, he's not a fan of pastry beers and smooth beers. So I'm not going to kind of overly gloss it, but how much of a market is it for this kind of fruit smoothie, pastry kind of sweet stout?
So it's a trend that came across from the US where we picked it up in terms of these fruit smoothie IPAs. There's more and more coming into the retail space, as you're more than aware of. We wanted to try our hand. We're hoping there's a demand. I guess we'll wait and see how the numbers do once it's gone live. So it's gone live this week, but I mean, tons of raspberry in it. Proper, that's what you get it on. You get it on the nose. You get it on the taste.
Peach and
it's
raspberry.
really raspberry.
It's a popular collaboration.
It's popular flavours, and we, again, being biased, we think it works really well.
Yeah.
Again, 6.5%. You won't want to knock too many back,
No,
but
no,
it certainly
no.
is like as a one-off a treat.
I hope it's good because I literally had a peach and raspberry smoothie IPA from Lidl last week and it wasn't very good.
Okay,
I
so-
posted,
okay, well,
I posted that
that's-
this morning.
That's the bar then. The bar's
There
set.
you go, yeah. So I
okay.
think it's quite easy.
What's your take on all of these smoothie, pastry kind of
They're not my first pick, to be honest. I mean, if they're good, but they're not the first thing I go to. When I see an IPA, I either want a New England or I want a West Coast, basically. I want elements of the both. But there's a market for everything.
And I'm wondering, Dan,
if it's good.
maybe you can touch on this a little bit. I'm wondering whether that's because like we're in our 40s. Me and
Nearly.
Sorry,
Catching you up.
there's me calling Paul 40 before he's even Paul. I'm thinking this is more kind of aimed at maybe a younger generation of craft beer
Well,
drinkers.
yeah, I mean, like I say, there is that argument, and the younger craft drinker coming through is definitely a market we want to appeal to. I think Tiny Rebel as a brand is not that we're saying we're going to try to draw in young people. I think that's definitely the wrong kind of line to take. But yeah, I mean, it's something different. I think what we've got is our strong range of your IPAs, your NEPAs. Like I say, our club, our tropical IPAs, and our pale ales, which are kind of established and been in the market. So this, and as it being sort of a special, it is something different, and yeah, it's bound to appeal to a different market, and whether that's a younger market.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it could well be.
And then we got a couple of fridge packs here, which is really cool. We got
so
the club
the
pack.
classic, but this
Classic,
is brand new branding, so you
Oh.
may not recognise that 4-pack.
Bigger Tiny Rebel there, I reckon.
So bigger Tiny Rebel there. We also had the grid lines on the old packaging, so we've removed the grid lines. It looks just a lot cleaner. It's more almost like HD now. I think it looks really clean, and these will be hitting the shelves in the next few weeks. So we're just cycling through the old packaging. And then we've got the new packaging going live. But yeah, obviously our hero SKU, our number one line, and we love it. And then
So who does your branding? Who's the company?
So the branding is done by Taz Baker. She's the artistic director of Tiny Rebel, and she was, I believe, the first Tiny Rebel employee.
Wow.
So she's been with us from the start. She does all of our artwork on our cans, all of our branding, so that's why the messaging is so consistent. It's been the same person from day one. And
So was it Taz Baker?
Taz Baker.
Taz Baker.
I remember.
Tell you if I got that right.
Wow.
I'll touch on this in a moment, but I remember the famous ice cream van. I went to the Great Welsh Beer and Cider
Still at the
Festival.
brewery, still like.
by the way,
Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
launch, that launch, what, 2012, 2013? And it just took in Cardiff, the Great Welsh Beer and Cider Festival by storm. The other kind of regional brewers didn't see it coming. everybody flocked to Tiny Rebel. I remember they had some incredible barrel-aged beers, which you've got here today
We've
as
got
well.
a barrel-aged porter on today, yeah.
We'll have a little chat to that later on.
Why did you tell me that?
You might see a review of that.
Why did you tell me that?
But yeah, I feel that ice cream van, that decision, which was probably Taz, if she was in.
If she designed it, yeah. If it's Tiny Rebel branded,
Was
it was
probably the turning point. It was probably, they already had a great reputation, but that was like, bang, here we are, Tiny Rebel, and the growth. I was doing sales for another brewery at the time, and every pub I went in to try and sell beer to, they were like, no, Tiny Rebel. Are you from Tiny Rebel? No, we don't want to know. But anyway, Tiny Rebel, Just Haze, this is a new one?
Yeah, so this is our new hazy IPA, 4.8%, Just Haze, gone live in Sainsbury's this week. Brand new beer from us, say 4.8, that sort of ABV, it's slightly lower than Club and Cali. Super sessionable, super hazy, super juicy. Again, I love it, and we're hoping it's going to be a established sort of core beer for us once it hits the shelves, or as it hit the shelves this week. So
I like the fact you've actually listed the hops. Too many breweries that don't.
Yeah, it's good.
Like Idaho 7 Mosaic, Cryo Mosaic as well, so it's going to be a strong one. That sounds great. That sounds really good.
Sounds
Looking
fantastic.
forward to trying that one.
Dan, I'm really thankful that you've chosen.
no worries at all. Happy
You've
to be
given us
here.
a few
Happy to be here.
minutes.
So, been a fan of watching you guys on my lunch break. So it's good to see you in person and
absolutely.
come up and do your bit. And,
In London, in the
that's
big
it.
smoke.
Well, we're from Newport.
Yeah, Newport, Barry Island, yeah.
Caldecott myself. So,
I know.
Yeah, so I'm a local lad, but yeah, I say some new beers. We hope you guys can enjoy them when you do your tasting, and we hope the viewers out here and the customers are going to enjoy them. If you're at Brew London, come and see us. We're here all weekend. Obviously, you guys want to
Opposite Lords.
Yeah, that's it. And like you said, from that messaging from day one, we hope that when you come and see us at Brew London, you'll see that trying to make an impact and trying to wow people and stand out is still present, and that's
it's
what
really
we want
cool.
to do. So
it's really cool.
Yeah.
Check out Tiny Rebel. Thanks for watching. Check out Paul's beer reviews, Max beer, the craft beer hub, I should say. Of course, check out Tiny Rebel, and subscribe if you like. Cheers.